G'day everyone, hope everyone's been well. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special one for you. Another Gnarly Rides episode, number 4. And today we're checking out Thomo's 2020 Road King. Let's jump into it. Oh, hell yeah, how good does this thing look? Before we do anything, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below, because without that, the channel's not gonna grow. Cheers. All right, let's introduce you. This is Thomo.
Hey mate, how you going, Matty?
Yeah,
good man. Good man.
And this is his 2020 Road King, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Start us off, let's talk about this thing. Yeah, obviously it's 2020 Road King. How long have you had it?
Matty, I got this one end of June last year down at Sunny Coast Harley. Traded the old breakout in, 20 twin cam, and yeah, stepped up to a nice cruiser, purely because I'm getting a lot of shoulder injury, shoulder pains and things. So this thing is just so comfortable to ride, man. So
yeah, awesome.
it does everything. It really does everything. So loving it. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, it definitely looks like you got it set up. So
yep.
I guess start us off with some mods, and we'll go from there.
Okay, well, she is a stage 2, running a 480 APE cam and so forth. Primarily a lot of RNS mod gear, like the intakes and big monster air filters and so forth. A lot of RNS gear on it, and I've just set it up purely for doing touring, and actually involved with a hire company touring business, so it's good to be able to take people on the back of this one. So yeah, it's just set up for comfort, and obviously it's got a lot of low-end torque, being the Milwaukee 8. So yeah, loving it. So yeah.
You've got a lot of stuff on this bike, as I can see, like just everything. So I guess we'll start from the top and go like bars and what else have you done?
Okay, bars. Well, it actually came standard with the 20-inch high ball bars there. Was always a bit apprehensive going from a drag bar to a high bar, but with the layout and setup, boards and so forth, very, very comfortable. One thing I did ask when I did the trade on my bike, I wanted my CVO hand grips put back on, which I switched those out because I find them just uber comfy for riding and so forth. Backrest, I put that on as well, rider backrest, just to two reasons: comfort for the rider, and plus it's nice to just, when you do want to get into it a little bit, you can hang in there and lock in quite well. Something I set up quite well for my old breakout. The boards are great, so it's just yeah, very comfy. Highway pegs I put on it just to be comfortable on the longer haul. So yeah, pretty much it, man.
Yeah, wicked. And so you got this from Sunshine Coast Harley, you were saying?
Correct, yeah.
And if you don't mind, how much did you pay second hand, obviously? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was about 36, I think, off the top of my head. Yeah.
Wow. So fully set up, basically to the spec it is now. Is that right?
Less stuff like I put a screen on it, put the backrest and a few other mods, highway pegs, and just spent a bit of bling, just doing what you do with your own bike, customize it a little bit, a few bit of badging and stuff like that, just to personalize it to my taste. It's my bike, so, and there's certain things that I like to have and be comfortable with or have on the bike. So yeah, just to have a little bit of point of difference, I guess. Yeah.
Awesome. So it seems like a bit of a bargain, really, for that price.
Yeah, look, they did. Well, that's why I bought it at the end of July. I did the old financial year trade and stuff. So the boys down there, down there, looked after me pretty well. So I was pretty happy with the deal. So yeah, definitely. So it was the right time to do it. Yeah. So yeah.
You said about the bars, they were like, what did you say these were?
They're 20s. Very comfortable. I think. I've known you for a little while, Matty, and we both sort of talk. You're a little bit taller than me, but just the extra height gives that extra shoulder comfort, and the seat positioning and stuff. It just feels right, just for doing that longer and comfy stuff. And I did have a sports bike and so forth. So the old adage, you know, put all the gear on, head down, tail up stuff, and get to A to B as fast as you can. But these things, it's just nice to actually sit back, enjoy, you know, especially on the sunny coast here, riding the coast or the hinterlands and stuff. And you know, quite surprisingly, you know, it actually handles really, really well, actually better than my breakout, which surprised me as well, because I set that up pretty well. So yeah, as I said, as a bike, it just does it all for me, and that's my personal taste, of course. Yeah. So.
Yeah, awesome. Far out. It's as everyone can see, it's literally there's I don't think anything hasn't been changed. You can see. Yeah, bloody everything.
Yeah, there's not much that hasn't been touched, put it that way, yeah.
Even these are cool, these indicators across here. Yeah, look at that. How cool is that? Far out. And it's got an SNS exhaust on it.
Yeah, it has too.
So, yeah, start it up for us. Let's hear it, because I think it sounds mad. Yeah. That sounds bad. How good's that sound? Far out. Yeah. Oh, I was listening to music to my ears all the way here. So that's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Another thing, I love this colour. Do you know what it's called by chance?
It's 4 letters. You got to forgive me, mate. You know, I've had a stroke and I get jumbly. So yeah, it's grey, green river rock denim or something. Yeah,
wow.
It's a custom. It is a genuine Harley colour, and
That's
it is
cool.
Yeah. It's a mouthful, put it that way.
Yeah, that is mad. Look at that.
Yeah, and so it does a lot of good things in the dark and, you know, in the light, different lights and things. But it's a nice colour. Yeah,
for sure. That's sick.
And with the black accents as well, it looks good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So even stuff like this, you were saying, isn't factory, is it? So.
Yeah, I only found that out on bike night. I had a couple of guys come up to us at our stand on Saturday night, and he said, no, that's not stock. So I always thought it was a little different, but it's obviously Harley. It's a Harley aftermarket, and so which is cool. So yeah,
that looks awesome.
Yeah, so.
That looks so good. What would you say your favourite mod on the bike is? Out of everything, like, have a think about this one.
Oh, jeez. Can I say all of it? I mean, yeah. Look, that's a tough one, Matty, because it's, you know, everything has a purpose for me personally. So, and it's stuff that I've done because I need it for me to able to be to ride, because I've got obviously a few health issues and stuff like that. So it's purely just setting up for comfort. And I think, I may sound silly, but probably my favourite is the grips. It all starts there with the grips, and then you move to like your board. You've got your boards and your backrests and stuff like that. So for me, with a bike, it's got to be comfortable. Yeah. And because, you know, unfortunately, I can't do the real long haul stuff anymore, but I can go a lot longer and harder on this one, which is great. So,
awesome.
So it's a comfy bike for me, and so for me, it's all about comfort. And I guess my favourite mod, you know, or another favourite part is, which I thought would be different. Didn't think it'd be a lot of different coming from the twin cam, but the Milwaukee 8, the later model stuff, especially with a stage 2, is just. They're just little torque monsters. They just pull, and it's just so nice to be able to just cruise, but at the same time, if you need to get onto it, you can burn a tyre out quite comfortably through the gears. Should you be that kind of person and be inclined, which I would never endorse and say whatsoever, because you know me, Matty, I would never do that.
Oh yeah.
But it's just nice to have that low end, and you know, I think one of the beautiful things about riding a big V-twin Harley too is the lack of gear changes you need to do, because you've just always got that low end grunt, and this thing just has quite a lot, you know, for doing that. So yeah, love it. Yeah,
awesome.
Man. So I love my Harley. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Far out. As you can see, yeah, nothing's been skipped. Such a beautiful machine. And engine wise, so you said it was a stage 2. What cam's in it?
That's the APE 480. I believe. Well, I don't mind sharing, but when I bought the bike, the top end let go on me, unfortunately, only after a very short period of time. But Sunny Coast, to their credit, I looked after me and rebuilt the whole thing for me, and yeah, at a very reasonable rate, and I was comfortable with that. And I guess the good thing about that too is I actually had some good history on the bike after that. I actually felt unfortunately when I bought it there wasn't a lot of history, even though it had the Ks and everything, so it was just a peace of mind for me. So
awesome.
I know the motor is good, so yeah, so she's all been and she's all been rebuilt. Wow. So I'm very happy with it.
Yeah. There you go. So he got it from Sunny Coast Harley. Unfortunately, something happened when he was riding it, and they looked after him, fixed it all up, and there you go. So that's why you shop at Sunny Coast Harley, and you know, they'll look after you. What a good business. How cool is that?
Yeah.
So far out, man. You've got a beautiful machine.
Thanks, man.
I don't know what else to ask you about it. I think we just go for a ride.
I reckon you should have a ride on it, mate. Just jump on it and give it.
Oh, for sure.
Go for it, man.
No, I'm keen. I reckon
let's do it.
Let's go for a ride, enjoy the day, and get some lunch, eh?
Absolutely.
Hell
Cheers,
yeah.
mate.
Let's go. Just gonna quickly, before we head off, Mick's gonna quickly do a 0 to 100, see how he goes, and then yeah, let's jump on the bikes and head out and get a feed, eh? Let's go. How good was this 0 to 100? Far out, did well. Holy demon. Bloody little bit of wheel spin there. Yeah, it's filmed in Mexico, obviously. All right, let's go. Ready to roll. Let's go get some food. I'm bloody starving and it's hot. Oh, let's go.
Love it.
So that's what it's like being next to my bike. Far out. Yeah. All right, let's go for a ride. Oh, it's even got a backrest. Oh, awesome. Here we are at Rick's garage once again. Awesome place to stop. How'd you go?
Good, man. Really good, mate. It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
God's country, man.
It is God's country, isn't it?
Riding country.
Oh, just a quick reminder, I don't know if I put the dog in here, but there was a dog in the middle of the road as I started pumping through the corners, so just be careful. You never know what's around the bend. So yeah, anyway, Let's go inside, get a drink,
Let's
because
get a feed, man.
yeah, we're both starving.
Very hungry.
And we need a drink, so let's go. Here we go. This place never gets old, I tell you what. I forgot there was an indoor entrance. Indian motorcycles. Wait, where's the Harley one? Hey, what's going on? Okay, we'll get a table, order some food, and we'll ask Mick, Thomo, a few questions, eh? Awesome, we got our food, looks good as always.
Ooh, yeah,
I always get the fried chicken burger. This is my go-to. Mick got the double beef.
Double beef patty sauce.
Double beef and bacon.
Yeah, matey.
He got the man's burger.
Yeah, mate, I'm a man. Old man.
Getting sucked straight into it. Oh, yeah. What a mess. I don't care. That's beautiful.
Definitely.
Far out. I love the burgers here. Awesome. Bloody good feed as always. That was so good. Hey, did you enjoy your feed?
Mate, I've cleaned the plate, man. It was good. Always good here.
Awesome. All right, so we'll jump into a few questions. I've got a few questions here for you. So, yeah, I guess where did it all start for you? Like your interest in motorcycles and that sort of thing. So,
well, even as a young fella, I always loved anything to do with wheels, I guess, and so it was probably just a natural progression for me. So growing up, you know, usual. I'm an ex-Melbourne boy, so we grew up city boy, mini bikes, trail bikes, and then got onto the road and stuff. And yeah, so I've always had an interest. So all my mates and everything, and the girls and that, we all loved our bikes. Used to go around dirt bike riding and stuff, and so done a lot of it. So yeah, and it's just then you have family and stuff, and put it away for a little while, but yeah, back on. So yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. And I guess that leads on to the next question.
Yeah.
Why did you choose a Harley? I guess so. Why have you got a Harley?
Well, I did have a Harley, an old Sporty many moons ago, amongst all my bikes I had, and then obviously had a break from it. But I guess the story really starts probably almost 7 years ago now, when I suffered my first stroke actually playing AFL footy. So my whole life changed dramatically. Didn't want to drive cars. I hated my car and everything else, but funny enough, with brain injuries and things like that, the best space, the only time I actually felt normal or okay was when I was riding my bike, and at the time I had an old VFR Honda, which a sports bike, but always loved the Harleys, and then started following YouTube and Danny, the $1 Million Bogan, who I've actually met and ridden with on rides and stuff. So yeah, because for me, strokes and injuries and things, brain damage and stuff, it's all about mental health. Yep. So for me, it's all about that aspect. So yeah, that's why I love riding bikes and do it passionately, and involved with a bit of a hire and tour company as well as well. So I just love it, you know. So for me, it's my happy place, my place where I'm actually feel normal. Yeah. If that makes sense. Always loved Harleys. Always love it. I've even got it on the wrist there. So, so I mean, just, you know, I've been through the dirt bikes and everything else, and road bikes, and I just want, being living on the sunny coast too, we're just sort of blessed. We got these great roads. We got, and Manny and I would just talk about at lunch. He loves the green stuff. He loves the pastures, the animals and stuff. And I come alive when I hit the coastline and see the rolling waves, you know, go riding to Coolum or something like that. It just, you feel alive. But we are blessed up here. We've just got the best roads ever. And I've been back home down to Melbourne and that, and I actually had my breakout down there for a few years ago, and riding down there and did the rides. You know, the roads up here are just spectacular. You know, and so, you know, it's a lot safer. And I just enjoy it. It's just a great environment. Yeah, and finally, another good thing is you meet people like-minded yourself. You know, bike riders are just great people. I've made so many good friends, and you know, I ride with a lot of mates and things. You know, it's a great for your, you know, well-being. It's just a cool thing. Yeah.
Also, yeah, why did you choose the Road King?
Well, my best intent was always I wanted to do some long haul, because I was just, you know, but my health doesn't allow me to do certain things. So I had a breakout, which was a great bike to ride, great on twisties, but I just wanted the comfort aspect as well. So, and plus being involved with a hire tour company, it's just nice to take people on the back on that for tours. I've been, was riding a lot of Indian chiefs with all the full dresses and that, but at the end of the day, it's an Indian, but it's not a Harley. Yeah. You can't. I mean, there's a reason why they stopped production in 1953 and then come back on board again by, but we won't go into that because you're going to get haters about that for sure. But no, I just love sitting upright and just enjoying the scenery and stuff. Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, the Road King's definitely a good option for that. 100%. Love the bike. I took it, as you've seen, I rode it, absolutely loved it. Comfy as anything. Yeah. You can pretty much stack some big Ks on that. It's got everything good to go, bags and all. So, do you have any more plans for or mods for the Road King?
I bet it's the old adage when you talk to people that do customising, customising their bikes or cars. Are they ever finished? I believe it is, but I mean, as we know, we might see something come along. But for me, at the moment, I say it is finished, and my wife's going to probably watch this as well. So it's definitely finished, darling. But yeah, you know what I mean. But look. You're always looking for doing a little something to it. I mean, in terms of the motor-wise, I'm happy with that. You know, it performs and it does all the things that I like. But I'll say yes, but everybody watching this will say they're never finished. Yeah,
that's true. That's it. Yeah. And I know you already kind of answered this and throughout all the questions about riding. Like, I want to know like why you really like riding. Like what is it for you? What is riding for you?
For me, it's my happy space. Yeah. And I completely understand. I do support a lot of mental health programs, Black Dog and Lifeline and stuff. And I actually run a stroke support group, which I've been doing for 6 years. So I understand about what makes people happy. For me, I went through post-stroke. I went through a lot of stuff with the psychologist. I don't mind me talking about this, but he always said to me through the sessions, what makes you happy? And you know, I said, I like helping people doing this. He said, no, what makes you actually happy? And I could never answer it, but when I started riding Harleys and that, back on the tours and the cruises and that, I could answer that question. So you could say to me, what makes you happy, Mick, and why do you do it? It just does. Yeah. It is the noise, the whole thing. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, there you go. That's I think I'd definitely agree on that. It's just everything, elements, everything. Yeah, it's just everything.
There's a lot of moving parts, but yeah.
There is, yeah. Freaking awesome story, and you do some really cool things with people as well. You take people that have like a goal or a dream to go on the back of your bike and stuff. He does some really good stuff. Yeah, so
for the last 2 years I've been involved, and I've got a more active role. I haven't worked per se for 6.5 years, so I've had to step out of the corporate world because I'm unable to work. But I'm involved with a hire tour company here on the sunny coast. So that means we can hire you bikes, so we can take them out on tours, or etc. I was just telling Maddie before, I've actually got a booking next month for an 81-year-old lady that's always wanted to go on a Harley, and she wants me to take her out. But if we have bike nights and things like that, I tend to be king of the kids. I take the young kids out because for their first experience, because I don't want to frighten them. Yeah. But if you do it right, so set them up for what I enjoy, you know. I like sharing what I love doing, you know, but do it right. Don't scare the pants off them, and don't get them to be, I'll never want to get on another one again. You got to do it right, and hopefully they might get to enjoy what we do.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. And is there anyone you want to shout out? You just mentioned the Sunny Coast Motorcycle Hire.
Yeah, the boys, yes. Yeah, Sunny Coast Motorcycle Hire. They've been going for over 2 years now or so, or maybe 3. Yeah, just anybody, look us up. We're on the web and awesome. on Facebook. But, you know, we've got some good things happening in that space as well. Cool. But a lot of people who've ridden up here will know me through that. And we had a bike night on the displays. But, yeah. So I'd like to, it's obviously the t-shirt Freedom, and it's on the back. You probably picked that up as well. Yeah. And I know you've got one, and your dad's got one.
Yeah, they hooked us up with a shirt. Everyone loves a shirt. Everyone loves a shirt.
A free shirt.
Yeah, free shirt. Exactly.
I'm booked in for a gnarly.
Yeah. So I'll be hooking him up with one of these, as well as a stubby cooler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I appreciate you doing cool, the gnarly rides. His bike's awesome. Is there anything else you want to leave the people with? Any word of advice or anything?
Look, my advice is just, if you want to do it, just do it. I mean, life is very short, and I live very much just do it, which is the old Nike quote. But you never want to get to the point where you say, well, I wish I'd done that. And that's, I've had a lot of health stuff go on, and I've come out the other side, and I know we're here for a short time, not a long time. So just do it, ride, enjoy it, and it may not be for everybody, but it certainly is for me, and I know for thousands and probably millions of others. It's not just about getting on a bike, making some noise and doing Ks. It actually is great for the, it's the best medicine. It's better than taking pills, honestly, seriously. Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks again.
Pleasure, brother.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, pleasure.
Awesome. And thanks everyone for watching. If you've enjoyed this sort of vlog or Gnarly Rides episodes, or if you want to be featured, my email's below, or reach out on through Facebook, and we'll get you featured on the channel. Awesome. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below, because all those things help the channel grow. And thanks again to Mick, Thomo, and awesome. We're just going to chill out and then enjoy the rest of our day. All right, guys, have a cracker week, and we'll see you in the next one, eh? Peace.
See you later.